This is Red, White, and Bluegrass.
The Kentucky Education Association has begun analyzing new teacher raises being adopted in districts across the state. The organization stressed that it's not yet a complete picture, but we have an idea for at least 60 districts across the state. A majority listed, about 20 districts or so, were able to afford 5% raises. There are some outliers on the low ends of 2%, and a handful got above 10%.
You're seeing a wide range, and school districts, I think, are really trying to step up and take the resources that have come in. And then, like, some of our school districts are still working on their budgets.
Eddie Campbell, the president of the KEA, says some districts are also offering additional benefits like dental, vision, and maternity leave, and a handful of districts are instead offering a flat increase between $2,000 and $5,000. Representative Nemes, I'll let you start this discussion here. Does it surprise you of the wide range of numbers? It's almost like we have a bell curve of sorts. We have to graph it out.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, and that's a feature of the system, not a bug. In some districts, they need more teacher pay than they do in other districts. All districts need an increase in teacher pay. Some districts need more for facilities, and so we decided these are local employees, local school districts. They're elected at their local level, so we wanted to give them money so they can make their own decision. Jefferson County today announced $75 million for stadium renovations. I wish they'd put some of that in teacher pay, but I understand that that's a need that we have, and we've had a lot of other announcements, and they have parental leave in Oldham County and in Jefferson County now, so it's not just pay, it's also about the benefits they're providing as well.
Senator Neal, what do you think?
Well, I think that we lowballed it, and we didn't step up to the plate, particularly as it relates to teacher salaries. We still are way behind where we were. In fact, we're back at the 2008 level, and it's significant, and I think it compromises us on being competitive in terms of the quality of teachers, and it's not fair to the teachers we have in terms of what we expect them to do. So I think we need to step up to the plate, and we need to fully fund that. And I think also we ought to go further than just teachers. We ought to talk about pre-K. We need to deal with that in a more thoughtful and aggressive fashion. I know there's problems in making a transition to that, and I know that we have to build that in. But we have to think in terms of that. So I think it's important for us to step up to the plate. I don't think we did it this time. I think we did do some positive things that were useful, but I didn't think we went far enough.
Yeah, and I think we did. We obviously went to 100% on transportation funding. That has never happened before. My friend is talking about the SEEK dollars, which is below the 2008. Yeah. SEEK dollars is not the whole ballgame here. We have transportation funding, which is higher than it's ever been. We have funding for poverty schools, which is higher than it's ever been. We have we're building schools for I think 17 schools because the districts are too poor to do that. We've not done those numbers before. It's also fringe benefits, which is important. But the most important thing is pensions. When we took over in 2017, pensions hadn't been paid for fully since 1998. They had always taken money out of the till. We no longer do that. We not only paid for the obligation that's required by the actuaries, we also put billions of dollars extra. We have literally saved teachers' pensions, and that has improved our bond rating in Kentucky twice since we've taken over in 2017.
And in my view, there is no most important thing. I think all these things are important. I think teachers' pay is extremely important. These are the people that we expect to deliver to our kids, that we deliver them to bring out outcomes that we expect. And we need to be fair with them, and we need to be competitive in that arena. And we need to step up to the plate, and at least we get them comparable to what's happening in surrounding states.
Their pay is crucial. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But if they've worked for 27 years, 30 years, and the pay that and the retirement that they've been promised isn't there, which is what was in jeopardy. Let's be clear about it. Now it's not in jeopardy, and it's because we've made those payments since 2017. And so while teacher pay is crucially important, my wife is a JCPS middle school teacher. I know how important it is for our household. The retirement that they've earned, that they've been promised, it was in jeopardy. It isn't anymore.
But I don't think we disagree on any of that. I think the fact of the matter is, and I got to say this again, we have not stepped up to the plate with teacher salaries, and we need to do that. It's crucial.
And we'll see how this continues to play out as we come back to the table in the January 25 session. We'll look through other topics in this week's Point of Order up next.